So when we're trying to put together, an outlook or a forecast, I mean, one of the areas we start with is looking at a lot of different markets um, that are different in some respects. Currency, commodity, stock market, for example, and then look at the different countries and the different regions. So, as we're looking at the cyclical activity for the rest of this year in places that are implicated with the war in Iran, I mean, we're definitely seeing high levels of volatility basically every month of this year going forward. That alone is a pretty important indication that this thing is not going to settle down anytime soon. And so there are issues, historically related to war that, cause, this shift in the capital flows. There's typically the flight to quality, which is sell stocks and buy treasury bills, for example. And it certainly looks like some of that is now getting underway. And at the same time, we're seeing a pretty important shift in the domestic numbers with jobs numbers going in the wrong direction, unemployment rising, inflation looking like it's going to go back up again, quite troubling, but that's normal with war, and just a stagnation. I mean, I call it the COVID economy. You can go to work, but you're not getting a lot done, and you don't feel very good. But that's what stagflation does. I mean, you're barely functioning. Economic activity is grinding almost to a halt, and inflationary pressures are handily exceeding that growth. So it's just a big squeeze. So we had a big squeeze in the early 70s that was linked to conflict in the oil space in the Middle East, and the Dow declined nearly 50% over 2 years. So will history repeat? Yeah, it does look like it. Thanks for listening.